the doll circle, and I'm hiding behind these boxes. So I want to share with you guys some of the dolls of the world that I have in my Barbie collection. I want to actually do like a full Barbie collection, but that's a lot of work. So I might eventually do that because I know a lot of you have been asking that you want to see more of my old Barbies and things like that. So I took some out of the Barbie closet because yes, I have a closet full of Barbies to share with you guys. So I'm gonna lay them down and then we'll go one by one. I don't have that many. My mom has a lot more, a lot more. But I want to share at least some of the ones that I think are just really, really cute and that I've had for a very long time. Some I've had a little bit newer. And I'll try to remember, if I remember where I got them, I'll share with you guys. This one, I'd like to think that I bought from a collector that was getting rid of her stuff, and I think I got it for $5, I think. But it has a Kmart sticker on it, so it was originally from Kmart. Now this is a Thai Barbie doll, and that's one thing I really love about the dolls of the world, is that they do try to do different face molds in a time when they weren't doing different stuff, you know? Because now I feel like as Barbie collectors, we have the fashionistas and all these other things, and at this time in the 90s and stuff like that, and going into the early 2000s, they were still just like the basic Barbies, you know what I mean? Like they weren't expanding too much on that. So I feel like if they did now Dolls of the World, they would do so much better. I mean, design-wise, because they have all the fashionista dolls. So let's do a close-up. This doll's gorgeous. Like, I love her. The outfit, the attire, just everything about her is just so really, like, really, really pretty and detailed. And that's one thing I love about the Dolls of the World dolls, is that they have doll stands, and in the front has a little strip, like a sticker, and it has like, it says Barbie and where they're from and stuff. And that's really cool. And that was, again, from a time where we were spoiled in that sense, that we got stands with everything almost, especially anything that was like a collector doll. Because they all say collector edition, but I mean, you can technically collect any Barbie. It doesn't have to have the collector sticker on the top. This particular one, I will give you years as I go through them, is from '97. Now, I also have another one that has the same style box. Here, I'll show you. It also says Dolls of the World there. And then the back has, one thing I like, had like history on each little country and stuff. So that was kind of cool. It's like, oh, you know, if you want to read up a brief Google search, you know what I mean? Back then, we didn't have Google. I like the little cat down here too. And then it has other ones that came out around that time, which I like her a lot. She's on my list. I gotta get her. But I actually have the other one, which is Polish Barbie. And this one has the traditional like 90s face on it. So if you guys are wondering why her face looks so familiar, like they just look like a normal face mold on this. But I like her outfit though. I love the braids. I like how long the hair is. I love the flower, here, let me get a little closer for you guys there. A flower headband on her. I like her makeup. And of course there's a stand in the back. You can't really see because she has a big dress on. And then here's the back. A little history on Poland. And again, this one is also from the same year as the Thai Barbie, because '97, because they have the same style box where they were doing the bigger viewfinder things on the front, so a lot more plastic, which meant a lot more issues of like squishing and breaking, you know, when you pick them up. So I was always like, really be careful with the plastic. So I like her a lot, and I also have a lot of connection because I do have Polish in my family on my dad's side. So for me, like this Barbie meant a lot getting her, because I was like, oh, it's like part of like my history too. So those are the two from the '97 newer time date range. Ooh, I did not notice these dolls are dusty. Like, I am so sorry you've been up there for so long. So here, let's go. This one's a little older. This one is from, if I can find it here, 95. So this one's right before they went into the newer style. And I love her too. She's so pretty. They actually made another collector's one from Dolls of the World. I think it was, no, it wasn't Dolls of the World, where she's also from India, but she's like super well detailed though, and have like ton of like fabric and design on her. I have to Google it and then put it on Instagram so you guys can see it. But I like this one though, just because of the long hair. I feel like they're very simple in the outfit, but it's very traditional too. And then let me turn it to the back. You guys want to read that. And then more in this line, which I love the German one. I actually remember seeing in stores when I was younger and stuff like that, and I was always like, I need to buy her. I never bought her. I should have bought her. That and the, what do you call it? Polynesian one too. I remember seeing a lot. I always thought that was really, she was really, really pretty. I remember the McDonald's ones, these two, because I have a bunch of them. Oh, they used to make so many of the Dolls of the World McDonald's ones. Oh, loved it, loved it. The only thing I'm sad is that she is kind of old and her rubber bands have gotten corroded, gross, you know, and then the gold like stitching thing on it's coming down. It's sad. But I do like how they incorporated the box into the doll too. That was really cute. So I miss those days when they really took the time and like redoing more. Sorry, my iPhone is beeping in the back, by the way, you guys. Someone's messaging me. Forgot to silence it today. Sorry. One of the other ones that was on the back of this one is also this one. And I looked at the price sticker on it so I remember how much I paid, but I think I actually got her for less though. I think I did. But this is Mexican Barbie. Using, I want to say, a Teresa face from that era, if I'm not mistaken. This one's from '95. Again, using the design of the dress into the box thing. Love it. Love it. And then here's the back. And these have the same, yeah, the same other 7 dolls that you can get. So they kind of came off in like waves, I've noticed. Like back in the 90s, like every couple years they would have like a new one. And this one originally was $20 at Walmart because she has the price sticker on it still. Going back in the day. But here, let's get a close up on her face. Really, really pretty. Love the fabric of the dress. And then a country that I love. I love this country so much. Japanese Barbie. I think there's also, is there one of these have a Chinese one on there as well? I think that it's on one of these boxes, maybe not. Which I need to get too because she's also really pretty. But this one's using the Kira style face, which I've opened Kira's on here before. Big fan of the Kira doll. I don't know why, growing up I just loved it so much. And these, oh, do these have, oh, and these do come with stands, side note. They do come with stands and brushes too. So again, keeping in the collector wave of lines, they did that. And then here's the back of the box for those of you that want to see a full 360 on that. I might take her out though. I love like her kimono and everything. It's just so pretty. And again, these were just normal. And this is one thing, like, not to complain more about the new stuff. But this was like a normal thing that was just at the Toys R Us shelf, at the Walmart shelf for like 20 bucks or less. And you know, it had a stand, it had detail, it had real fabric, had like, look at the embroidery, like this is an actual real like, not printed on fabric type of like belt on her. Like they took the time to add all that detailing into it and stuff, and I get it. The cost of plastic has gone up, the cost of even the cardboard is up, you know, that's why now the Barbies come in blister packs. Just textiles in general, it's expensive. I get that, but to think back, like this is from KB Toys, was $24.99. But obviously they would have sales and stuff like that, so you'd always get them a lot cheaper. And you got so much, I feel like, for it. Now it's like you don't get that much. Hold on, this is really dusty. Let me like. She was on the top of the shelf. So this one's Puerto Rican Barbie, and this one's so cute. And this one's from '96. So I have 95, 96, 97. Evidently, I didn't buy any other around the world dolls besides the 3 years. It's kind of funny. And I want to say, I think I have more somewhere in the house. I just don't know where they are. But this doll is really dear to my heart because a huge portion of my family, like I would say almost the whole entire side of my mom's family, is all from Puerto Rico. So this doll meant a lot to me too, getting it. My mom and I actually, when this doll first came out, we like flipped out. My mom had to go and buy a bunch of them. So I have this one, and the box is a little beat up. So I might eventually take her out of the box. But my mom has some too, just because this doll was just so important to us, because it was something that you normally don't see very often in a doll. Like you see obviously like a, you know, a different kind, like the main countries, I hate saying the main countries, but like a bigger populated type of countries, like, you know, American doll, things like that. But this is kind of cool that it was like, oh, they represent Puerto Rico, which is such a small island, that I was like, that's awesome. They made a Barbie for that too. I don't know, I just, one of those things for us back then, we're just like, wow, that is so different, awesome that they made that. And here, I'll show you the back. If you guys want to read up the history. And these are the other ones that came out in that year. I love this one so much. Like her dress is just so pretty and so good. Maybe this is gonna get my like itch to buy more of them, because there was an Irish one too that I really, really liked. I thought it was on the back of one of these. I wanted to show you guys. Maybe not. Oh yeah, here it is. See, this one had some different ones. Yeah, they also made a ton of Native American ones. They had so many different ones out, but the Irish one I really loved because she had red hair, and that was like really important to me back then. Even back then, I loved red hair. I was always about redheads. Like, that's why as soon as I could, I was like, I'm gonna dye my hair red, and more like stories with me in these like lines. So if you guys just like Google like Barbie or Dolls Around the World Barbie, you'll see so many different ones because they have been doing it for quite some time, or was doing it for quite some time. They're not doing them anymore, but I would like to see a resurgence in that. I feel like that would be cool for like the modern day now to bring out Barbies that are represented in different countries that they didn't do before, and maybe revamp some of the ones they have done before. I think it's interesting, and yeah, comment below, like what country would you like to see in a Barbie that either they haven't done, or maybe one that you'd want to see revamped. I don't know which one I would want to see, actually. I don't know, I just want to see more of them and just, you know, go back to like this style, or do like maybe some of the fashionista inspiration ones, you know, and stuff like that. I'm interested. I think these are good ideas. Again, Mattel, if you're looking to hire, I got ideas. So comment below, out of the ones I did have, which one was your favorite? I don't know which one's my favorite. Obviously I lean towards the Puerto Rican one and the Polish one just because it has like my family history in it and stuff like that, but they're all really pretty. I mean, I really love the Thai one. I think something about like her headpiece is just so cute. And that I did mention this earlier, she does have like the Kira face on there too. Yeah, and then which one is your favorite if you have a bunch at home? I'm interested to see which countries you guys like, and that maybe I can try to like Google and buy. I might eventually take these out of the box. I'm not sure yet. I've just had them in the box for so long. So yeah, these are my Barbie dolls from around the world that I have, and I'm always collecting more. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.